Hare Krishna, welcome to Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call. Thank you all so much for joining us and giving us your very valuable association today. Today is very special because it is Sunday and Sunday is reserved for the kids. The kids come forward and make beautiful presentations. So today we have Subhadra. Subhadra is just 6 years old. She loves to play with her Krishna dolls. She loves listening to pastimes of the Lord and she loves songs. She loves to attend Damodar class and she also likes Bharatanatyam dance. So we have Subhadra, who is actually very multi-talented. She's a regular attendee of the Bhakti Sangha Kids Academy. I don't think they have ever missed a call since the inception of the Bhakti Sangha Kids Academy. Both she and her brother Balram attend classes very regularly. Subhadra is known for her very attentive listening, and she's a very good storyteller and a beautiful singer. So she's got a honey coated voice, and it's always a pleasure to listen to her sing. And it just doesn't stop there. She's highly talented. She's also a great dancer. So here we have Subhadra, who's going to tell us something about Lord Jagannath, who's the Lord of the universe. That is her presentation. Her presentation skills are fantastic too. So today we're going to see what she has to say about Lord Jagannath. Hare Krishna, Subhadra. You can now start.
Om Ajnanaatimirandasya Jnananjalashilakaya Chakshuranmilitamyena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desitarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
అలా డైలీ అంటే ఇప్పుడు 3 దినాలుగానే లాస్ట్ 40 నుంచి 50
Lord Jagannath, the Lord of the universe. His story of Lord Jagannath is a story of devotion, the eternal love between man and God. It tells how the prayers of a devotee pass the way to Lord to make his appearance in a wonderful way, and it shows how Krishna came as the deity Jagannath, so he could accept loving service from all classes of men. The Vedic lecture describes the world ruled by King Indradumna. From his capital in Avantipura, the king ruled a land filled with peace and prosperity, unknown in the modern times. There was happiness everywhere during the age of Satyayuga, except in the heart of King Indradumna. Felt very vacant in the world because he longed to see the Lord's face to face. The search begins. One day, as Indradumna lamented that he was not available to serve the Lord directly, a pilgrim suddenly appeared. This man said he had actually seen the Lord except direct loving service his deity form of Nila Madhava. Lord incarnates in many ways throughout the ages, and sometimes he manifests in the form of stone or wood, just to please his devotees and accept their loving service. This man described how on a mountain top of Niladri he had seen the demigods worship the Lord. The king immediately sent his chief priest Vidyapati to find this deity, so that all of Anvantipura could be presented at the lotus feet of the Lord as an offering of love. Vidyapati searches for the Lord. After a month's journey without rest, Vidyapati found Mountain Niladri, where he had discovered Sabar's low-born pigs. Others camped near the holy ground. He married the daughter of the tribal chief Vishwavasu, who had been worshipping the Lord in secret. Due to his daughter's pleas, Vishwavasu finally agreed to show Lord Nilamadava to Vidyapati, only if he went the side blindfolded. But the Brahmin tricked his father-in-law by sprinkling mustard seeds along the path, seeds that would sprout and lead the king back to him the Lord's attention. For many years, Lord Nilamadava had been served by Vishwavasu with simple fruits and flowers. Knowing the prayers of Indradumna, Nilamadava spoke to Vishwavasu and revealed his intention of accepting more opulent worship according the desire of the king. Vishwavasu was heartbroken. Vishwavasu did not realize that the deity was speaking to him as he was so much absorbed in grief. At Nilamadava's disappearance, he blamed Vidyapati for convincing Nilamadava to accept Indradumna's worship. Blaming the Brahmin of cheating him out of the Lord's favor, Vishwavasu bound Vidyapati with ropes, but his daughter heard her husband's cries for help and freed him to return to Anvantipura. Upon Vidyapati's return, Indradumna climbed upon his chariot and led an army to the mountain where they found the trail of tiny mustard plants. The two struggled with the temple door and discovered that Nilamadava had vanished. Only Vishwavasu could be suspect of removing the deity. However, when they found him, he was still lamenting Nilamadava's departure. Not believing him, they arrested Vishwavasu. Suddenly, Narada Muni appeared and revealed what had really happened to Nilamadava. The Lord had withdrawn due to his own will. but he would reappear again in the form of Lord Jagannath to bestow benedictions upon the entire world. Narada Muni announced that the great temple must be built. Then Lord Brahma, chief of the demigods, would receive the king on his own planet and plan for the installation of Jagannath, Swami, the Lord of the universe. The king in the Dumna was waiting to get further instructions from the Lord. Then Jagannath did appear, but only in a dream, and the king was guided to a great log daru floating in the ocean. A grand temple for the Lord. This giant tree was not an ordinary tree. It had come from the spiritual sky. Even the might of the army could not remove it. A lowly sambar stepped from the crowd and handled a big trunk with ease. This amazing person turned out to be a descendant of Vishwavasu, and he carried the sacred log to Gundicha temple for a preparation. Great craftsmen from all over the world came to carve the Lord's deity from, but all their tools simply broke to pieces. Then a mysterious old Brahmin appeared, and he agreed to carve the deity of the Lord. But it had to be done on his own terms, complete isolation for 3 weeks. Gates were locked, and the beat of the chisel could be heard for days. After only 2 weeks, however, it stopped, and made Indradumna worried. Not following the priest and advisor instructions, the king opened the doors to discover an unusual sight, a form of the deity never before seen. The Lord's form was unfinished, having no hands or feet. The king feared he had made a great mistake opening the doors too early. The old Brahmin had vanished. The king cursed himself for his actions. The descendant of the Sabar said, "Whatever happens is by the Lord's will. You act out of love, so there can be no wrong." And the chief priest said that the deity of Jagannath, along with his brother Baladev and sister Subhadra, should be painted and dressed and prepared for the installation ceremony by Lord Brahma. Narada Muni revealed that he had seen this form before while visiting Dwaraka. At the time, the the Lord's Vrindavan pastimes were being discussed, and the Lord overheard the talks and felt loving separation for his devotees. He went into a trance, and his eyes opened wide, his feet and hands went into his body, sharing in this transcendental exchange. Krishna's sister and brother were similarly transformed. Lord Brahma installed the deity at Jagannath, which is being worshipped for thousands of years in Sri Kshetra Jagannath Puri. A pastime of Lord Jagannath. Once Narada Muni went to Dwaraka and came to Mother Lakshmi's house. Vaikuntha and came to Mother Lakshmi's house. So he said, whatever I asked, you had to grant. So the Mother Lakshmi said, oh, I will grant whatever you want. So days passed and Narada Muni came and said, you give me the Lord Narayana's Mahaprasad. Lord Mother Lakshmi in Bori said, could you ask another boon? Another boon? So Narada Muni said, you should grant me this boon somehow or not. So then Mother Lakshmi said, wait, then she went inside, and then her husband Lord Narayana asked, we could only get the Mahaprasad for one day. So then he said, but when I'm not seeing, when I go look at the side, you must give the Mahaprasad to Narada Muni. So then when Lord Narayana was looking at the side, she got the plate and presented it to Narada Muni. So Narada Muni got the prasad, and then he started chanting and dancing like a madman. He chanted and danced for planets, like one planet to the other. So then he came to Mountain Kailash, the abode of Lord Shiva. Lord Narada Muni was swimming in the waves and chanting and dancing. So then Lord Shiva thought, I had never seen Narada Muni dance and chant like this. So then Lord Shiva said, my dear Narada Muni, I know that you're always chanting and dancing, but I have never seen you chant and dance like this. So Narada Muni cooled down and said, I got the Lord Narayana's prasad, then I danced and chanted. So then Lord Shiva said, did you get any Mahaprasad for me? So Narada Muni put his head down and put his hands together before Lord Shiva. Then Lord Shiva saw little Mahaprasad. Narada Muni saw little Mahaprasad in his nail, and then he gave it to Lord Shiva and said, yes, here is some prasad just for you. So then Lord Shiva took it, and then he danced and chant very hard and almost he did the dance. He was doing the Tandava dance. So then the whole planet was, the whole universe was shaking. And then the demigods got scared and went to Mother Parvati. So Mother Parvati pacified Lord Shiva and said, "My dear husband, why are you dancing and chanting like this and very hard?" So then Lord Shiva said, "I got Mahaprasad from Narada Muni." So Mother Lakshmi said, Mother Parvati said, "Have you brought any for me?" So then Lord Shiva said no. So then Mother Parvati was very angry, and the fire came out of her, and the whole universe was almost gonna burn. So then Brahma and the demigods went to Lord Vishnu and asked, they told Mother Parvati is angry because she didn't get the Lord's Mahaprasad. So then Lord Vishnu came on Garuda and got the mountain Kailash and said, "My dear Parvati, I can give you how much prasad you want." Mother Parvati said, "Not just for me, for the for the for the whole, for all living entities, and also the dogs may honor your Mahaprasad." So Lord Vishnu said, "I will appear as Lord Jagannath, and then the Mahaprasad will be offered to you first, then as Bimbala Devi, and be presented it to everyone." कदाचित् कालिन्दीत तावेपिना संगीत पतरा वो मुदा बेरिनारी वदन कमलस्पद मधुपा रामा शंभु ब्रह्मा रपते गणेश अजित पादो जगत बाबा तुम्हें. Sometimes in great happiness, Lord Jagannath makes a loud concert with his flute in groves on the banks of the Yamuna. He is like a bumblebee tasting the beautiful lotus-like faces of the cowherds, themselves of Vraja, and great personalities such as Lakshmi, Shiva, Brahma, Indra, and Ganesha worship his lotus feet. May the Jagannath Swami be the object of my vision. Three deities, say who they are, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, how merciful they kind they are. They love to go on with the three deities. Ratyatya. The Lord of the universe traveled from his temple in Puri to his garden temple located outside the town center, called Gundicha. Every year, this procession is called Rath Yatra. Thousands of devotees flock to see and pull the grand chariots from one temple to the other. But Swami Srila Prabhupada, the founder of ISKCON, started this Rath Yatra annual event everywhere. In the words of Srila Prabhupada, Lord Jagannath is Lord of the universe, and he should be worshipped all over the first Rath Yatra parade outside India took place in 1967 in San Francisco, USA. Even till date, Rath Yatra is the most celebrated festival throughout the whole world. Everywhere gets the mercy of Lord Jagannath. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Shri Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra ki jai.
Thank you so much, Subhadra. It was such a beautiful presentation. I loved all the stories you told, everything about Lord Jagannath. I really liked the way Narada Muni ate Mahaprasad and he was dancing, and how Parvati Devi also wanted to taste it. So beautiful, wonderful presentation, dear. It was so nice. Very, very well done. Thank you so much, Subhadra. Hare Krishna.
Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Subhadra has a really nice presentation. I like the story.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Subhadra. It was very, very, very nice. His presentation, very nice story. And then you sang the song Jaganatha Ashtakam. Everything. It was very nice. Thank you for your presentation.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Subhadra. That was a nice rhyme. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Subhadra. Thank you for a very beautiful presentation.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Subhadra. That was a very nice presentation. And Hari Bol for Jagannath.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Anybody want to say anything?
Thank you, Subhadra. That was a very nice presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Now we can move to our next session. Kids, Damodar kids, Govinda kids, they can share their rhyme sloka from last week. Anybody want to go? Subhadra, do you want to share?
जायते म्रियते वा कदाचन नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्यः शाश्वतो अयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे.
Thank you. Oh yeah, you have a rhyme also.
What was the rhyme?
Last week, yeah, we didn't teach the. I think Mataji put some rhyme. I didn't know. Last week we have fun week. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, she said we can write any rhyme we want.
Anybody, yeah, she already said the rhyme. Anything you want to share, any rhyme?
Mataji, can Siddharth speak Shikshashtakam?
Siddharth, you want to say Sistrastakam?
Yes,
How
Mataji.
many of you know Sistrastakam?
Mataji, 8.
Yes, go ahead.
चेतोतर्पणमार्जनं भवमहादावाग्निर्वापणं श्रेयः कैरवचन्द्रिका वितरणं विद्यावधूजीवनम् आनन्दं बुद्धिवर्धनं प्रतिपदं पूर्णामृतास्वादनं सर्वात्मस्नपनं परं विजयते श्रीकृष्णसङ्कीर्तनम् नामकारी बहुधा निजसरणेन कालः एतादृशी तव कृपा भगवन् ममापि दुर्दैवमित्रिशमिहा जनिनानुरागः तृणादपि सुनीचेन तरोरपि सहिष्णुना अमानिना मानदेना कीर्तनीयः सदा हरि न धनं न जनं न सुन्दरीं कवितां वा जगदीश कामये मम जन्मनि जन्मनीश्वरे भवतात् भक्तिरहेतुकी त्वयि ऐनन्दतनुजकिङ्करं पतितं मां विष्णे भवाम्बुधौ कृपया तव पादपङ्कजस्थितधूलिसदृशं विचिन्तय नयनं गलदश्रुधारया वदनं गदगदरुद्धया गिरा पुलकैर्निश्चितं वपुः कदा तव नाम ग्रहणे भविष्यति योगायितं निमेषेण चक्षुषा प्रावृषायितं शून्य इतं जगत् सर्वं गोविन्द विरहेण मे आश्लिष्य वा पादरतां पिनष्टु मां मदर्शनान् मर्महतां करोतु वा यथा तथा वा विदधातु लम्पटो मत प्राणनाथस्तु स एव न परः. हरे कृष्ण माताजी.
Thank you everyone. Yes, Subhadra Giridhari, go ahead. Last week we didn't have sloka rhyme.
Can I say any shloka?
Yeah, you can say the sloka.
Okay, can I go first?
Yes.
I will do it together. No, can Giridhari go first?
Yeah, you both can do together.
Okay. Matas Fashyasya Konteya Sitashnaja Dukkata Agama Panionita Sam Shabharata. Three deities, say who they are, Jagannath, Baladev and Subhadra, how merciful and kind they are. The three deities.
They like to go and back. Yes, thank you so much. Dhanavi, you want to say? Okay.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Param bhuya pavaksha jnanam jnanamuttamam yatskata maunam sarva param sedamito kataha.
Okay, rhyme? Three deities you want to also?
No.
What?
One is Krishna, two Krishna Balaram, three is Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, four Kumaras offering prayers. 5 Pandavas worshipping deities. 6 Goswamis writing poems. 7 sages performing Jaganatha. 8 Ashtasakis dancing with Krishna. 9 islands of Navadvip. 10 Dasa avatars forming Leela. And Krishna Dasa is serving Krishna. Thank you. Anybody else? Huh? It's okay. Can I say one more? Yeah. Bhagavan Vacha Parambulya Prabhakshami Gyananam Gyanamuttamam Yaskata Mana Have Param Sitamitukatat. Oh, no, that's okay. Anybody else remaining? Once again, nobody is there. Nobody is there. Okay.
Hare Krishna Mataji, can I say Bhagavad Gita slokam?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Evam paramparatam imam rajasya navatihu sakale vihamahata yoga naste parantapa. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Welcome, Manamai Krishna. Anybody else?
Can I say one bhajan?
Yes.
I want to say.
Okay, learn it. Mataji said, Mataji teaching that one. Suchitra, you want to sing that? It's okay.
Doya Nita Chaitanya Bole Nachariyam Marman Nachariyam Marman Nachariyam Marman Nachariyam Marman Nachariyam Marman
Doya
Daya tu nahi hai Doya tu nahi hai मान के प्रेम दे दया तू नहीं है कृष्ण नाम रुचि हबे कुछि बिवंदन कृष्ण नाम रुचि हबे कुछि बिवंदन दयाल नेता चैतन्य बोले नच्चरियम मरमन नच्चरियम मरमन नच्चरियम मरमन नच्चरियम मरमन नच्चरियम मरमन नाम अनुराग भी अनुराग हबे है कृष्ण अन्य से सब हबे जीवेरा जीवान अन्य से सबल हबे जीवेरा जीवान
Krishna
तो याने ताई चैतन्य बोले नचरियम मरमन नचरियम मरमन नचरियम मरमन नचरियम मरमन नचरियम मरमन
जीवन
जीवन तुम्हीचे है जीवन तुम्हीचे है कृष्ण रति बिना जीवन तुम्हीचे है वृंदावन राधा अमे पावी वेदशान वेदशान दयाल निताय चैतन्य बोले नचरियम मरमन नचरियम मरमन नचरियम मरमन नचरियम मरमन नचरियम मरमन.
Thank you, Other Krishna. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Vansakalpatarvesya Kirpas. Mukunda and Balram, do you want to share anything? I forgot to ask from Govinda kids. No? Jagadish, yeah. Jagadish and Vaishnavi. Thank you. Yeah. We can end the call. Yeah.
Vanchakalpatarupascha kripasindhubhayeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah.
Patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah.
Anant Koti Vaishnavrinda ki jai.
Jai.
1 second. I have to end the
Thank you,
call.
Mataji.
I have to end the call, okay?
Mataji.
Thank you, Hare Krishna, Mataji.